Hello everyone, welcome to Codex Academy. Today we are making the spelling test game. We all know spellings help us to improve memory, sharpen vocabulary, and make our writing clear and correct. Good spelling builds confidence, help us to communicate better. In this game, you will see a picture on the board and your challenge is to type the correct spelling. Every right answer gives you a score, but wrong spellings won't count. Type the correct spelling, earn points, and become a spelling star. If you are ready to build this game in scratch, give this video a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and let's jump into Scratch. Let's see the demo of the spell test. Are you ready for the spell test? Okay. I just click on the green flag
Hello.
and
Are
see.
you ready for spell test? Press spacebar.
Okay, I'll press the spacebar.
Cat.
The first image is come and she is telling cat. We need to write the correct spelling. I'm writing over here and click on this right and you'll see the result.
Correct.
Correct. Now the next image is coming. Okay, I'll write dog over here. Oh,
Correct.
very good. And you will see when my answer is recorded, the answer will visible on screen and the score also get increased. Now the third one is elephant. Now I'll try to write the wrong spelling for this. I'll see what's happening.
Try again.
Try again. We need to try again and write the correct spelling over here. So I will write now correct spelling of elephant and you will see the result.
Correct. Balloon.
And the spelling is here, score is increasing. The next one is balloon. I will write the spelling of balloon. Okay.
Correct.
Next one is star. Okay.
Correct. You are awesome.
I got 5 points. That's why I'm awesome. Just kidding. Now the last one, banana. Okay. Correct.
You finished all words. Well done.
Very good. We passed the spell test. Is it interesting? You can use this spell test by using different kind of other images as well and enjoyed it. Do you want to make your own spell test and play with your friends? So let's go. First what I want. To make the spell test, first I'm going to create my backdrop and I will choose my sprites. Here I have choose 6 sprites to identify the picture and then afterwards we need to write the correct spelling. You can choose as per your wish. First what I need to do, I am going to create my background. Here if you will see, there are some options of classrooms are available, but I don't want from here. Like this school I can take or any other background you can take. But here I am going to download my background. First I delete this cat. I have mentioned the link in the description so you can download the same background which I have chosen. I'm going to download my background, upload, and it's here. Okay. And it's importing. You can see my background over here. I just don't want this empty one. Delete. It's already fit to screen, so I no need to do anything for that. Great. Now one more background I want, that is the party one, so I can take from my choose a backdrop and here I'll choose the spotlight. I will choose my 2 backgrounds are here. First I'm going to select the classroom and go back to code and what I want, I'm going to choose my sprite. Okay, now let's go. Okay, I'll choose this character 2 and in this many costumes are available. If you see, I'm going to choose this one. Yes, and rest of that I don't want, so I will delete all this. Okay, in this I want some customization, so I'll place it over here. And color, if you want to change the t-shirt color or anything you want to change, you can do it. I changed the t-shirt color and I want the hand should be both sides, so we can pick the hand and rotate it and you can place it like this. Okay, it's done. My teacher is ready. I'll write the name over here, teacher. Go back to code. Next I want to choose my characters and on the basis of that we'll take the spell test. Go to choose a sprite. Any number of sprites you can choose. First I'll choose the balloon and I'll place at the center and go back to costume. I don't want these many costumes of balloon. I want only one balloon And next you can add as many as sprites you want. Anything you can add, like banana you can add, like if you want to add cake you can add. Now next, if you want, you can choose the animal, like I'll choose cat, dog, and one more. And if you want to choose butterfly, you can choose any of the sprite, that's not an issue. Whatever you want you can select it. So many costumes are here of different sprite. One by one I'll just write the correct spelling of sprite. That is very necessary, because on the basis of that your list will be created, and on the basis of that you will take the spell test. So I'll write the correct spelling over here. Balloon, banana. So my costumes spellings also done. Now go back to code. You can write images over here. So your background is ready, your teacher sprite and other images for your spell test is ready. Now what we need to do? First I'm going to create my variable. Here we need 4 variables. First I want score, which increase according to my correct spelling. Okay. Next I want to show the answer. So that's my answer. And there are 2 more invisible variable we want. First is correct word. That will check our word is correct which we have typed or not. And the last one is correct index, because we are going to make a list over here, and on the basis of that list we'll check the spelling is typed by the user, is it correct or not. Before I'm going to create my list, I want to select my stage, and here I'm going to make my list. I go to make my list, and here I will give the name word list. You can give any name whatever you want. Click on OK. You can see my list is here. I want when I click on the green flag, list should be empty. For that, go to the event block, choose when a green flag click, go to variable and take delete block from make a list. Delete all the word list. If anything is written over here, everything should be delete when I click on the green flag. And when I press the space bar, so I'll go to the event block, and here when I press the space bar, all the words should be added in the list. For that, I'm going to choose this add block, and this I want 6 times because I have taken 6 different images here, and these are my 6 blocks, and I will add name one by one. First one I'll write dog, next cat, next cake, next banana, next butterfly, and the last one is balloon. And now you will see when I press the space bar what happened to our list. You can see all the words added in the list. So our list is ready. I don't want to show this list on screen, so I'll just uncheck this checkbox and you'll see the list is here but it's not visible. And the same thing I want for my these 2 variable, correct index and correct word. I don't want to show on screen. I only want to show these 2 variable on screen, and I'll set it over here. So my screen is ready. My list is also ready. Now what I want, how this list is check the correct spelling is typed by the user. And also I want when I press the space key, correct index should be start from the 1, and also my score should be 0. I'm taking this set block 2 times. First I will choose the correct index, that value should be 1, and my score should be 0. And it also broadcasts a message that is new word. So automatically the new word will come. For that I'm going to the event block and taking the broadcast message, and I will type new message over here, that is new word. It's done. So all the coding we have done in stage. Now what I want, I'm going to choose my teacher, and here first I'm going to the event block, choose when the green flag, when we click the green flag, first of all my background should be classroom, not the party one. For that I'm going to the look block and I will choose my switch to backdrop, that is classroom, not spotlight. And now afterwards, she should say, hello, are you ready for spell test? Press the space bar. For that, I'm going to choose my extension, that is text to speech. And here I will use speak and the voice is alto. Now I'm going to type, hello, are you ready for spell test? Press the space key. One more thing, the answer should not be visible that time. For that I'm going to take the variable and set my answer, not even 0, nothing should be visible over here. Now we'll click on the green flag and see the result.
Hello, are you ready for spell test? Press the space key.
Before we are going to press the space bar, we need to set the coding for that. Go to the event, take when the space key pressed. She should ask the question from the user. For that, go to the sensing block and take ask and wait. And here I will type spell this. Whatever the image will come, the user should spell this. Now the next thing, I'm going to the control block, choose the forever condition and put this ask block in this. And now I'm going to choose if and else condition. The first condition, it would be if the answer is equal to the correct word. What would be happen? First of all, I'm going to choose the operator block and choose the equal one and put it here. Then afterwards, go to the sensing block, take the user answer and it would be equal to the correct word. Now, what should be happen? First, she would say correct. For that, I'm going to the look block and take say block and I will type correct over here. And this thing I want, she should speak as well. For that, go to speech block and I will choose speak sound and alto sound. And this same correct I will copy and paste it over here. And afterwards, I'm going to change my correct index and score as well. For that, I'm going to the variable and to change 2 times. One is the correct index and another one is my score. Both should be changed by 1. Then what should happen next? I want to show the correct answer over here. For that, I'm going to take the set block and set my answer to what? My correct word. That's it. So this is my first part. When I'm going to press the space key, she would ask spell this and the one image will visible over here. Now one thing is set, that is if the answer is correct. But what happen if the answer is not correct? Else she should say try again, right? For that, again these 3 block I want, I'll going to duplicate. I don't want all these 6. I'll just delete this and I'll place over here. Instead of correct, she would say try again. Now same content, copy and paste on screen. So you can understand this coding. Simple. When the answer is correct, she would say correct, and if answer is not correct, she would say try again. Now one more time I'm going to take control block if and else condition. So I'll place it over here. In this, which condition I want to show? If my current index value is more than the number of words present in the list, the background should be changed to the spotlight because our word list is over. And also she would say you have finished all the words and you have done the great job. For that, I'm going to the operator block and here I will choose the greater. Here I'm going to choose my variable, that is correct index, and here I want length of my word list. Now what would be happen? Background should be changed. Here I will take switch backdrop to spotlight, and then the same 3 block I'm going to duplicate and copy it over here. I will type you have finished all the words, well done. And the same dialogue she must be speak. So I'll copy and paste it over here. Now I want my current index also should be changed by 1 and everything should be stop. For that, go to the control block and choose stop all. If you want to add some sound over here to make it interesting, you can add it. I'll take the sound block and I'll going to choose not pop one, and here I'm going to want some clapping sound. So I'll choose the clapping one. Okay, let's hear. How is this sound? It's good, but it's too loud. I'll make it little softer. Okay, now go back to coding and I'll choose a sound and play the sound until done before the stop all. Yes, it's done. If the correct index value is more than the word list, this thing happen. If it's not, what should be happen? It should broadcast the new word. Next word should become. I'm going to the event block, broadcast new word. Great. One more thing you can add to make it more interactive. I want when my score reach to 5, means very close to end the spell test, I want she would say you are awesome. For that I'm going to choose again if condition. I will set in between. Okay, not here. I'll set here. I'm going to the operator block, equal 1, variable, score, if reached to what? 5. She would say again the same 3 blocks I want. Duplicate. I will paste it over here. She would say you are awesome. Same thing we are going to copy and paste. Now only few coding is left. As we have broadcast new word, what should happen when she will receive new word? I want first of all she would set new word. I'm going to text to speech and here I will choose both of the blocks. Instead of hello, I want the correct word. I want to set my correct word in my list. For that I'm going to choose set correct word. It should set into the items present in the correct index of word list. How it will work? When we'll receive the new word or correct word, it's going to set according to the item of what or correct index of word list, and then afterwards she will set the correct word. Now we'll go to the our next sprite, that is images. It's very simple. First of all, what I want, I'm going to event block. When the green flag click, the image should not be visible. So here I'm going to the hide block and I'll choose hide. Next thing what I want, when I press the space bar, automatically one image should be visible. Again, event block, when the space bar press, look block, it should be show. Very simple. Now the one more condition according to our broadcast, when I receive new word. Here you can see I have used the condition that when I receive the new word, set the correct word according to the correct index present in the word list. Here also the same thing I want. I'm going to set my what? My correct word in the item correct index of word list, and then afterwards I want to change my costumes. How? According to the correct word. Go to the variable and here I will take correct word. That's it. Now you want to see the magic on big screen? Let's go. I'm going to click on the green flag.
Hello. Are you ready for spell test?
Yes.
Press the space key.
Okay, I'm pressing the space key.
Dog.
Dog. I'll type dog over here. Yes.
Correct.
Correct. Cat. Okay. This is cat.
Correct.
Good.
Cake.
Oh, I'll spell wrong for the cake. Okay. Now check. Try again.
Try again.
Okay, again I'm going to write the correct spelling. Cake.
Correct.
And you can see the answer is written over here and score is also increasing. Banana. Okay.
Correct.
Correct. Now
Butterfly.
butterfly. Let's see.
Correct.
Okay. I'm awesome.
You are awesome.
Okay. Oh, it's balloon. Now the last one, I'm typing balloon. Okay.
Correct. You finished all words. Well done.
Yes. Isn't it great? If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so you will not miss the latest update. For the more information, you can visit our website codexacademy.com. With this note, we conclude the session. We'll see you in next session. Bye bye.